Welcome to my review of set 76321, Spider-Man vs Dr. Octopus Train Scene. Starting off, you can see that they've got a beautiful box design. The classic Spider-Man 2 is obviously reminiscent of the old Spider-Man sets. The new Lego comic pattern on the side, I think it looks really nice. But even the little things, like the floating debris on the box, and the little circles for the minifigures, I think really makes this box. I think it looks great. And the back of the box, like normal, shows some play features. Like here, you can see that you can take off bits of the carriage to see inside, and then also just different poses you can put the characters in. The box opening isn't too special. You just slide it up, and you've got the now common paper bags. And it also comes with some loose pieces, like the webbing, this large base plate, and a small sticker sheet. And here's a closer look of the sticker sheet. Only a couple there, but they are actually really detailed. Particularly the control panel for the train. The construction book is also very normal, just with a little Spidey running down the bottom.
The minifig selection here is, I suppose, inaccurate, but they still look really good. We have the Tobey Maguire Battle Damage Spider-Man, a basic Aunt May figure, J. Jonah Jameson, and I think the best knockoff we've had. Here's a closer look at the Tobey Maguire figure. I think it looks great. The raised webbing looks really good, and the battle damage, and here we can see him without the mask on. Not the most accurate, but a nice angry headpiece, and you can also turn it around to see the back. Looks really good, and there's another smiley face. I think this is a great figure. The Aunt May figure is a nice one, accurate, but nothing special really at all. And then the back of her is also fairly basic, and you can kind of see her mouth from underneath her hair, which does look a bit silly, but I suppose at least you get two faces with it. I think the J. Jonah Jameson is a good figure with a nice suit piece, but I don't understand the hair they've given him. They've given him like a high top, but there's no grey hair, which you'd usually expect with a J. Jonah Jameson figure. And obviously there is no other printing, because it would just look awful, because you'd be able to see both his faces, but there is a nice bit of back printing, which just makes the figure look that little bit better.
The Doc Ock figure looks absolutely fantastic, as you can see here. It is slightly inaccurate. This is a brown, whereas I'd argue in the film it's more of a dark grey jacket, but these is the best the tentacles have looked for Doc Ock. And here's a look from the back. I think the articulation you can get with these is the best, showing clearly in this video here, especially compared to other versions where you can slightly twist or you can slightly change it. I think there's loads of movements for angles, for length. You can see you can stand him up on his tentacles, and I just think overall it looks really good, especially with the lights, the red dots. You can also swap them out on the bottom, where you can actually have it as more of a spike coming out of the tentacle, where you can't stand it up as easy, but it does look really good for displaying. And here you can see just some further posability, which makes the figure seem really cool and much more unique, which you wouldn't normally get this with a Doc Ock figure. The play features are what you'd expect from this set. It moves like a normal train. It's got two different types of wheels. It's got the new rubber webs, which are really nice. You can squeeze them a bit, and I think they just look a lot better, and they are a lot more fun to touch. Some good sticker printing of Beveridge on the side, and you can also take the top off to see underneath the train and see the seats. Another play feature is you can also open and close the windows. You can see that two of them actually have a sticker on them which shows a crack, and yeah, you can open and close them nice and easily, which just gives the set some more reality. And here you can see where you can actually sit figures in. You can fit a lot more in, but I just put these two in for now because that's what I had to hand. And yeah, they look quite cool. You can see them through the window, and it just gives the set more liveliness. This here shows you can actually take it off so the wheels won't wiggle about, and you can just have them on straight. All you do is you take that bit off and you put this plate on and you whack it back on just like that. And yeah, this just shows how the wheels work when they're straight. Just a lot easier and smoother in my opinion. Overall, I think it's actually a really good set. Maybe a tiny bit expensive, but that's what you've got to come to expect in this day and age of Lego. But yeah, great figures, nice little display, really like it. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to grow this channel, and you can see more reviews just like this one.